Hello everyone. Today we are going to start with the next assignment based on inheritance. Inheritance is the property in C++ where particular classes can have the properties of their earlier classes. So the classes from which the properties are derived are called as superclass, whereas the class which derives the properties is called as derived class or subclass. So it is like parent class and child class. So we'll see the concept by using particular program. Now we can see it with having the objective or the statement of the program. So it reads write a program in C++ to implement database of persons having different profession, example engineer, doctor, student, lecturer, etc. using the concept of multiple inheritance. The objective of this assignment is to learn the concept of inheritance. Now, as earlier said, inheritance is having multiple types. The single inheritance is a type in which there is a single parent class or superclass and one single subclass or child class. There is another type which is called as multiple inheritance, in which a single subclass is there which is inheriting traits or properties of multiple parent classes. Then there is another inheritance which is called as hierarchical inheritance, where you have single parent class and multiple child classes. So that is one superclass and multiple subclasses. Next is multi-level inheritance, in which you have a level kind of inheritance in which one class which is having one subclass, and that subclass can have its subclass. So in this way, there is a hierarchy in which the class can have a predecessor, that means a superclass, and a successor, that is the subclass. So we will see the multiple inheritance over here, and the last one, which is called as hybrid inheritance. So hybrid, as its name suggests, can have the four earlier kinds of inheritances combined. So we'll start with our program. The program starts with the classical inclusion of iostream header file. After that, we have std prefix here using namespace std for avoiding the use of std again and again with the C++ objects. Then we start with a class doctor. The class name is doctor. Now you will see this particular term protected over here. In the first program or the first assignment, I have told you about this access specifier. So public, that we have used earlier. Protected is an access specifier in which the fields or the particular variables or the properties of a class can be inherited by its subclasses. So they are under this protected specifier. So you can see string name underscore d in a underscore d. So string is a type. Name underscore d means the name of the doctor, and age underscore d for the age of the doctor. Then under public specifier we have void get underscore d for getting the data of the doctor, and then void display for displaying the data of the doctor. So in the objective we have four different professions, but for the understanding I have only taken the two, because you can use your logic for having multiple professions and you can expand it in multiple ways. So for doctor we have seen this thing. Same way for engineer we have under protected specifier string name in age. Then under public specifier we have void get underscore e for getting the information from the engineer, or getting the information for the engineer person. Now this particular line is very much important as it relates the one class, that is database class, which is subclass, with its parent classes. So the syntax is class subclass name colon, it is a single colon public doctor comma public engineer. That means the particular fields under public specifier for the doctor class, comma, the fields which are under public specifier for the engineer class can be accessed by the database class. Now, coming into the body of database class, you can see it under public specifier, it is having a single function void display, because database will do only the job of displaying the particular data. Okay. Now, this particular display function is only declared inside the database class body. Now we have to define it. So earlier we had the same syntax: return type, then class name, scope resolution operator, function name, parenthesis. So we'll write void database scope resolution operator display parenthesis. Now it will write cout, it will write name of the respective uh, uh, person from particular profession, /t for giving a tab space, then age of that person, and L for the next line, then cout name underscore d. Name underscore d is for the doctor's name, /t age underscore d. So for the particular doctor's name and age, and then end elements for ending on the next line. Okay. And this dotted line will be uh, posted onto the console. Now coming to the main part for main function program. So here we are creating one object of name p, which is of the type database. So database, we have already declared class database. So of the type of the class database, we are creating one object p. Using this object, we are accessing the functions of the particular class. So p dot get underscore d. Now you will say that get underscore d is a function in the doctor class. How come the object of database class can access it? So it can access it because the get underscore d function is in the public specifier of the doctor class. Same way, p dot get underscore e is for getting the information of engineer from the engineer class. On the next line, we have p dot display. So that p dot display will display the information related to doctor and engineer. And then at the last line, we have p dot doctor scope resolution operator display. So it will invoke the display of class doctor, because we have explicit display function in the doctor class. So that will display the information about the doctor person. So I suppose we have understood the logic of this program. This is very simple, but as the objective says, you have to elaborate and expand this program for the next two professions, that is student and laborer. You can have multiple fields like professional experience, courses, type of work, and etc. So here we'll check for the output of the program. I will share the screen with you. So you can see now here it is asking the name and age of doctor. So say I'll write the age as name as ABC and age as say 45. That is for doctor. Now it will ask get underscore e. That means for engineer it will ask the data. So I'll write say XYZ and say 32 is the age for the engineer. So if I press enter, the database class will be executed, this display function will be executed, and it will write XYZ32. So that means first it will display the name of engineer, its age, next line, name of doctor, its age. And you can remember that on the second last line we have explicit function from doctor class. So it is display function of class doctor. So it is again showing ABC45. So you can have one unique display function that can be accessed by all. Pardon me. So earlier, due to net issues, the the particular output was very still. So again, we'll see the output. So here you can see that for the inheritance, we had different options. So here in the entering name and age of doctor, we had given the name ABC, age 45, and for engineer, we had given name XYZ and age 32. So as database class display function works, it will display the engineer name first with its age, and then doctor function, doctor name and its age. And as we have explicit display function in the display, doctor class, we have the uh, name of doctor and then age of doctor. So by this way, what we can do is we can have a single function which can be accessed by all the classes, or database will use the same function for displaying the uh, particulars of respective persons of respective professions. So in this way, multiple inheritance is a way in which one class or one subclass can access information from different different parent or different superclasses. So this will reduce the code writing, and it will increase the reusability of the program. So that's why inheritance is a important design principle in object-oriented programming, and that's why we can implement it using C++ programming. Thank you.